our hip-hop fundamentals, we came all the way from Philly to hang out with Joe today. And we are going to not only talk about hip-hop and do more dancing for you and do more dancing with you, but we're also going to look a little bit at the American Civil Rights Movement. If you're cool with that, say yeah. Yeah. If you're cool with that, say oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, we're ready to go. So, Dr. King, one of the great leaders of the Civil Rights Movement. Many of you know that he gave the very famous I Have a Dream speech. Now we are hip-hop fundamentals, so we do hip-hop. And you might be asking yourself, what does hip-hop have to do with the Civil Rights Movement? What does hip-hop have to do with Dr. King? And I will tell you the connection between hip-hop and the Civil Rights Movement is freedom.
And if we examine the connection between hip-hop and civil rights a little bit further, we're going to see that the Civil Rights Movement and the principles of that movement were about peace, love, and unity for people all over our nation and this world, regardless of their class, their creed, their religion. None of that mattered. Anybody and everybody could be involved. With hip-hop, the principles are peace, love, unity, and having fun. So we took the ideas of the Civil Rights Movement and we added some fun to it.
In fact, African Americans and other people of color, they were separated from white folks by law. Does anybody know what those laws were called?
Jim Crow.
Yeah, those are the Jim Crow laws of segregation. By law, people were separated. So if we were in the 1950s and 60s, African Americans and white folks couldn't go to the same schools, they couldn't ride the same buses, they couldn't go to the same movie theaters, they couldn't drink from the same water fountains, they couldn't even go to the same restaurants, and that's not right.
Wait, you say 1950s and 60s, right? Like, I want to go get a sandwich with Native, right? In a restaurant, we couldn't do it.
That would have been against the law. No, you couldn't do it.
That means not like we couldn't go see a movie together?
Nope, that would have been breaking the law. You couldn't have done it. And it was worse than people just being separated. African Americans and people of color were being treated cruelly. They were abused, they were beaten up, sometimes they even lost their lives. Now the good news is, with Dr. King, he saw all this happening, right? And he decided he's going to stand up and speak out. He's going to stand up for what he knows is right.
Students all over the South started sitting in at lunchtime. And I knew that as they were sitting in, they were really standing up for the best in the American dream.
you guys have fun with us today? Hey, thank you guys. The feeling is mutual. Now, do not forget, while the civil rights movement may have started earlier in our lives, in the 1950s and 60s, it has not ended. We continue to need to participate and be involved for the struggle for our rights, because equal rights have not been granted to all of the people of our nation.
This call for worldwide fellowship that lifts neighborly concern beyond one's tribe, race, class, and nation is in reality a call for all-embracing and unconditional love for all mankind.